Hi guys, I'm Erica. Welcome to Hack Your Health. In today's video, I'm going to give you some snack ideas for the Specific Carbohydrate Diet. This is part of a series that I'm doing on breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and dessert ideas for the Specific Carbohydrate Diet. So you can check those out in a playlist, and you can also subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. So I'm going to keep these as simple as possible, and of course this is not an exhaustive list. Also, I found that while on the Specific Carbohydrate Diet, it wasn't necessary to always snack as much as I was used to because it doesn't have the same highs and lows of blood sugar that comes with eating a lot of carbohydrates. So you might find that eating this diet actually reduces the number of snacks that you need, but there's really no need to deprive yourself if you do feel like snacking. So still good to have some ideas. One of my favorite snacks on the Specific Carbohydrate Diet was to have either beef or salmon jerky, and I have some videos about how to make beef and salmon jerky on my channel already if you'd like to see those. And I did use a dehydrator. You can get one for like under $50 on Amazon if you don't have one, or you can buy packaged jerky at some natural health stores or butchers, for example, that meets the needs of the Specific Carbohydrate Diet. However, I would recommend making your own if you're going to eat a lot of it because you'll save money in the long run by making it yourself, and you can use higher quality ingredients that way as well. And my second idea is Lara bars or Lara bars, not entirely sure how you're supposed to say it, but those are available at most grocery stores and especially at health food stores. So that's a pretty convenient food to find if you are already out of the house and want a snack. So I'm pretty sure I showed one in my Specific Carbohydrate Diet grocery shop video. I'm sorry I don't have one today, but basically they're just a little package that says Lara bars, and the main ingredient is dates. So there are a few flavors that have sugar in them, such as some of the flavors that have chocolate chips. But if you get like the peanut flavor or the cashew flavor, for example, all it will be is dates and peanuts or dates and cashews. So that's something that you can eat while you're on the Specific Carbohydrate Diet. You can also make your own power balls, which are date-based, or buy those at a lot of health food stores as well. I wouldn't recommend eating too many of those because of course dates are high in natural sugar, which is okay on the diet, but probably isn't wise to eat it in really huge quantities. But just for a snack every now and again, I found that Lara bars especially were a really great solution. Another thing that I frequently bought when I was out of the house, when I was on the Specific Carbohydrate Diet, were little bags of cashews, just salted cashews. And I didn't eat a whole lot of nuts, but I found that cashews were fine for me. So I would recommend trying it and keeping track of how you feel. And if you tolerate it well, nuts is another really easy snack that you can buy in a little package, and it's got enough fat and calories in it that it kind of keeps you going for some time. And I would sometimes just buy an avocado and eat an avocado as a snack by cutting it in half and then putting salt and pepper on it and eating it either with slices or a spoon. And another thing that I would do that is kind of borderline as far as being SCD friendly goes is a lot of the time in the deli section of grocery stores, there are already made chicken thighs. So it'll be the thigh and the drumstick. I would buy those and then take the skin off because all of the seasoning, which is questionable and potentially not Specific Carbohydrate Diet friendly, is on the skin. So even though I usually do eat the skin generally, I found that if I was in a pinch and I was out, I could just buy some of that chicken, remove the skin, and then underneath that there's no seasoning. So I would also eat that as a snack on the Specific Carbohydrate Diet. And you can even go somewhere like Church's Chicken and buy the chicken and remove the skin, and I did do that sometimes. Another food that I would buy at the grocery store as a snack when I was out was smoked salmon. So you can often get pieces of smoked salmon in the fish section that's already ready to eat, And again, that's a food that's got a lot of nutrients in it and is very simple. So I found that going to the deli section, the fish section, and the produce section were much more effective ways of finding specific carbohydrate diet friendly snacks if I was at the grocery store. And that's helpful if you're on a budget, is to go to a grocery store to buy your snacks. It was much more effective than going into the snack section of the grocery store and trying to read all the different labels, because most of the time there's going to be flour or soy lecithin or whatever it is, or some other ingredient that you can't eat in all those processed foods. So finding something that just had basically one ingredient was kind of my go-to strategy. And I would recommend thinking along those lines. Like sometimes I would buy one of those sample size pieces of cheese, for example, and eat that as a snack. It was much simpler than trying to find something in the actual snack section of the grocery store, in my experience. So along those lines, another good snack idea is cheese. So you could make some cheese slices or cheese cubes and eat that as a snack. You can also try bringing along dried fruit, especially if you have a dehydrator. You can make, dried apple slices or dried mangoes or another kind of dried fruit. And sometimes when the fruit's in season, you can buy a big, 10-pound box of that particular fruit and dry it, and then you'll have enough to last for quite a long time, and that's pretty budget friendly as well. You can also have cut up vegetables. So if you're eating almond butter or peanut butter, for example, you can put peanut butter in celery sticks or dip carrots in peanut butter, and that's a pretty simple, basic snack idea. And one snack that's probably a little weird in a way, but that I enjoy, is to have cut up apple slices with either cheese or peanut butter. And that's something that's just easy to prepare if you just have 5 minutes and you're just making a snack. So of course there are a ton of other things that you can eat for snacks on the specific carbohydrate diet, but hopefully this is helpful to you to have a few ideas. And of course, if you have more snack ideas, just leave them in the comments below and add to the list. I'm sure other people are always happy to hear more ideas. And if you have any other questions, comments, suggestions, or video ideas, please leave those in the comments as well. And if you'd like to see more of my specific carbohydrate diet friendly videos, I have lots more on my channel, and you can also subscribe to see my new videos as I make them. And thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on your healing journey. Okay, bye.